Okay, so I'm back and I've finished reassembling the camshaft position synchronizer, and as you can see I put together my all the parts that I loosened to gain access, and also I put my sensor together. Now if you notice the little silver ring at the bottom of the CPS, that will actually swing around in there. Irrelevant to the actual position of the gear. So while it's in there, you can still kind of wiggle it. So make sure that when you take it out, you make a mark on this little aluminum part and on the engine block where it's going, because what that actually affects is the position of the sensor. If you can see here, there's the two little screw holes for the sensor where those screws go in. So if you put the gear in properly but your sensor is in a different position, that might end up messing up your timing. I got it in at first and I tried it. I started it up and it was running a little choppy, so I think I was off by one gear. As you can see, it's a pretty fine adjustment. So using my landmarks, I moved it back a little bit and threw her back in, and now she's running smooth. A trick for when you're putting it in is, if you notice, let's say it's right there when you start, as you pull it out, the nature of this twist here in the gears is, as you pull it out, it's naturally going to move slightly. Now that was a huge movement, but I'm doing this with one hand, but alright, so it's going to move slightly like that. So when you're putting it back in, you might want to start a little bit back, depending on which way it moved. I'm guessing it will move like that when you take it out. So you might want to move a little bit back to compensate, and then just seat it, and then push it a little bit as you bring in pressure, and it'll drop in like so. And that should get you back to your original spot, depending where you took it out from. So let's just say it was right here. When you pull it out, it's going to go like that. So when you're putting it back in, you might want to start from here and then slide it in like that, and that should give you your give or take your position, your proper position. So remember to use a felt tip marker and just go onto the block and onto the aluminum part, just to make sure you get the sensor position right, and then mark the position of the tooth in reference to the lip here. And I'm just going to start her up now so you guys can hear how she runs, and that will conclude. This will conclude. Ah, fuck, where's my keys? Just give me a second. Alright, so we're starting her up. For fuck's sakes, did I unplug the battery? Yeah, I did. So remember to have your battery plugged, because that's going to assist in actually starting the car. There you go. As you can see, she's idling nice and smooth. Okay, let's go have a look. And she's running smooth as a whistle. And that is how you change your camshaft position synchro. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to write me. And it wasn't the perfect repair. I mean, I had a little bit of trouble, but That's actually better for you guys because I'm not a mechanic. I'm your average fucking Joe. So if you go through it, the trouble I went through will help you get through your troubles. Alright, thanks. Peace.